Season 4 of Ballers is on HBO, 10 p.m. on Sundays, and it has just been picked up for yet another season. Dwayne Johnson also in this show with my next guest, Rob Corddry. Good to see you, sir. Congrats on the pickup, sir. Congrats
yeah, thank you. Just heard yesterday.
Just seems like so much fun that you guys have.
Yeah. It's exactly as much fun as you think it is. It's just, I think not just because the cast is so cool. I think it's also because the guys running the show, Steve Levinson in particular, they're just so chill about the whole, like they've done this before.
Yeah.
So it's a relaxed environment. They're not stressed about anything, at least not on the outwardly.
Well, I guess if anything that could go haywire went haywire on Entourage.
Yeah, exactly.
Before
They've dealt with that
Ballers.
before.
They've dealt with that before. Who's the best acting athlete that you've had on that show?
Oh, my God. Well, there's been very few bad
Well, technically,
acting
John
athletes.
David Washington, who had a cup of coffee with the St. Louis Rams in some preseasons, would technically qualify on that.
He might have had a jersey.
He did.
Yeah.
He played in some games.
Yeah.
His dad showed up to the NFL Network a couple of times because he could not get the St. Louis Rams preseason games in his home. So he's just like, I got to go to where the games are, and he showed up to watch his son.
Amazing. That's amazing.
So who's the best one that you've?
God, well, I would probably have to say T-Sizzle, Terrell Suggs, man, because that guy is like, he improvises
really
like one of the best improvisers I've ever seen, and then, the camera where they call cut. And he's still going. Like the guy just never stopped. He doesn't have an off button. He is
a large human being.
He really is.
Who wants to do this for a living, I think.
Yeah. Well,
or produce.
This is my theory.
Yeah.
I agree. Like Victor Cruz also said the same thing to me that like, yeah, this is cool, man. I wouldn't mind doing something like this. And he was good too.
Right.
And I realized there's only been one or two that I can count that have been a little rough around the edges, but I think they get there and they're nervous their first take, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they realize how much easier my job is than their job. Like, you can't really die doing my job.
Your head does not need to be on a swivel when you're acting.
I'm not going to tear an ACL or anything.
Pop an Achilles, that won't happen.
I doubt it.
And then normally stories are ripped straight from the headlines, but on this season's... on this season, you fired the general manager of the Rams, Les Snead, getting fired essentially on this show.
Yeah, sure.
I mean,
we have that much power.
That's kind of not happening,
not in real life.
In the real life, but
yeah, we brought the Raiders to Vegas too. You didn't hear that?
It's amazing.
Last season.
You guys can really make things go.
What do you need? What do you want? What do you want to happen?
I know.
We'll make it happen. We'll write it in.
So, Rob Corddry here on the Rich Eisen Show. Your outlook on the Patriots season is what? What do you think?
Oh my God! I was talking about this earlier. They'll probably they'll definitely make the Super Bowl. I think they'll get there around week 6. They'll win the Super Bowl week 6, week 7, maybe.
It'll be wrapped
right
by
before
then.
Bye weeks. Yeah, I think that'll be it. It's a wrap. It's a wrap on the season.
Now, why are you a Patriot fan again? How did this happen?
Why am I a Patriot?
You're from that area, right?
Yeah. I think that's the only reason to be a fan of the bad guys.
See, he's trying to, Brockman, my resident New Englander here, Rob, is trying to say that Patriots are the new America's team.
Just because they're red, white, and blue?
Well, I'm also I'm talking myself into this. We unite the country via hate. Everyone else hates us. All 31 other teams, all 31 other fan bases. What other team can you say that about?
So you're uniters, not dividers.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean... Yeah.
I don't buy that at all.
There's a world in which that...
You laughed when I even gave the sense that they would even be considered America's
They
team.
are uniters. Uniters in hate. I love rooting for the bad guys. I love it. Because I've always been a Red Sox fan. I wasn't like a big football fan when I was a little kid.
Yeah.
But the Red Sox were always the underdogs. Everybody loved the Red Sox. And I couldn't understand why anybody would be a Yankee fan. They're the bad guys. And now I get it.
Right.
It's fun.
So you don't shoot during football season, correct?
No, we don't. So, we start sort of at the end, starting like January, February.
So January, February.
Yeah.
Are you guys watching playoff games together? Like you and Dwayne Johnson ever sitting around watching games together?
Oh, yeah. What we do is we have love seats.
Yeah.
We all sit in love seats. And there's like a groove worn out in the love seat where we all hold hands.
That's how it works?
Yeah.
On the set of Ballers.
We feed each other
grapes,
nachos.
That's right.
Which is the most romantic of football food.
Right. Because Dwayne Johnson was Sapp's roommate at the U way back in the day.
Oh, was he really?
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's cool.
They know each other from that far back.
That guy knows everybody.
Ballers, season 4, HBO, 10 p.m. Eastern on HBO. Okay, you just wrote this piece about being a better dad, right, for men's health.
That's right.
Correct?
That's right.
How can you help people in the Rich Eisen show viewing and listening audience be a better dad? You have certain...
Well, yeah, my whole premise with that article was that the best way to be a better dad is to be super selfish.
Okay.
You know, basically just do what because it's not easy with a little kid on a Saturday and you've got them all day to like fill that time.
Yeah.
And all you want to do is take a nap after hour 2. So you want to fill their day with things that you like to do.
Yes.
But you just got to change the context a little bit.
How so? What do you got for me?
I like to drive.
Okay.
So what I would do is I would drive around my neighborhood and play this game with my kids called Let's Get Lost. And they would just go right, left, right. And they think, they were so nervous the whole time, like, Daddy, what if we really get lost? Like in Los Feliz, Los Angeles.
The mean streets of Los Feliz.
I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen.
This is what you are doing with your children.
Then we'll play Let's Get Found. This is what I do. Yeah, it was fun. It was really, let's go get lost.
Okay. Now,
I've seen some pretty cool stuff now in this city because of that.
So now, teach them gambling is something as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's actually something, while I had written that, I hadn't done as much, but we were in Wyoming a couple weeks ago, and my wife had to go do something, I forget, so it was just me and the kids, and I had a pack of cards, and I taught them how to play blackjack. I taught them how to bet, when to maybe up your bet.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this old couple looking at us across the restaurant, and the woman is just staring, like burning a hole in my head. And he looked at me, and I kind of gave him a glance, and he went,
"Attaboy."
Yeah, he was like, yeah. And they're good too. They're good.
Gamblers.
They're good, basic strategy blackjack.
Okay. Have you incorporated your children in any of your fantasy leagues? Have you done anything like that?
No, they're not. You know what? Actually, last night, of all nights, the worst game in NFL history. God, so boring. I'm gonna fall asleep here just thinking about it. But my youngest daughter, came in for the first time. Was like, "Daddy, can I watch football with you?"
How old is she?
She's 7, 8.
Okay.
No, she's 9. She's between 6 and 10.
Father of the year.
We don't know each other very well. No, she's 9. She's 9.
Okay.
And this is the first time. And I've tried to convince her that football is her thing. I was like telling her that the running backs take ballet lessons. And I'm like, look, there's a spin. There's a spin. And she never got it. But now she's into it. She's cheering with me.
Okay.
She managed to find places to cheer last night.
Is that right?
I know. I wish I remembered what they were.
This has got to be an amazing epiphany for you right now.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting.
Now, do you get any sort of pressure about watching games in the house because not everyone's into it, or?
No. They're really cool about it. I would love it if they all just sat with me, and now they do sometimes. They'll come down, we play this game. This is how I'll get them to do it. You're sitting on the couch.
Yes.
We'll play the commercial game. So when a commercial's on, whoever's in a line, they have to buy the first thing. Don't really have to buy it.
Right.
I'm making my kids get Geico insurance. And then it goes down the line.
Viagra pill shows up.
Right? Yeah.
Invariably.
Yeah. They're like, "Daddy, you gotta buy a dishwasher."
And that's how it works. That's how you get them all involved.
That so far, yeah. We we'll get Chinese food and eat it around. I'm trying to scam them, but it looks like it's starting to take with the little one.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So thankfully, this game hasn't been played where there has been something you need to consult your doctor before you use it for 3 hours.
Oh no, it has for sure.
Oh yeah,
all the time. What is Viagra, Daddy?
Oh God, that question is such a
Sit down, kids. Let me explain to you.
Well, first things first is you got to get separate tubs. Then you hold hands, and then you take a football and throw it through a tire while water flows. That's pretty much the way.
That's
pretty
way
much
better than my description.
And then you get better.
And then you get better.
That's it.
then you're in the same tub.
That's it. That's the idea.
Yeah. No, I was like, the science of, and they were snoring.
Let's play Start Bench Cut with Rob Corddry here at Baldur's on the Rich Eisen Show. Let's Start Bench Cut with Rob Corddry.
It's time. Start now. Bench.
Just sit down and be quiet.
Or cut.
Get out.
Okay, I give you 3 choices. You have to start one, bench one, and cut one. Okay. That's.
Can I kiss one?
There's no marriage or anything like that. No, there's none of that. It's similar, but it's a start bench. You can cut. You can kiss and cut if you wish.
Kiss and cut. Oh, that's nice.
Here we go.
So bench, start, cut.
Start, bench, cut. First one. The 3 choices: Tom Brady, Jimmy Garoppolo, Carson Wentz. Quarterback you'd like to have leading your team the next 5 years.
This is impossible,
Brady,
man.
Garoppolo, Wentz for the next 5 years. Start, bench, cut.
For the next 5 years.
For the next 5 years.
Oh, that's tricky, isn't it? It's a trick question.
It's one that makes you have to think before
really,
you
and that's
kiss and cut.
and now everybody in Boston's like, what's it gonna be, Rob? Huh, Cords? What's it gonna be, pal? You're not gonna say Wentz, are you? Because Brady's gonna play till he's 75. I'm gonna start Brady.
Yes.
I'm gonna start Brady.
Yeah, you're gonna
bench Wentz and.
Adios.
Yep.
To Jimmy
Garoppolo gets a kiss.
He gets the kiss and cut.
Yeah, just because of his last name.
Okay.
It's weird.
Here we go. Second one for Rob Corddry. Person whose sports career you would like to have. Tom Brady, David Ortiz, Larry Bird. Start, bench, cut. Sports career you would like to have.
Oh, wow, man. I'd have to say David Ortiz.
You'd start
I'd
Big
start
Poppy?
David Ortiz.
Why?
Because he's just so... I feel like I could be friends with him in a way that I probably couldn't be friends with Brady.
Okay.
And that's what it's all about, friendship.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
Sports?
If that's the way you want to view the prism of the sports career you'd like to
I'm
have.
grasping here. Yeah, the sports career. And then I would have to cut Larry because, he's got a job now. He can't be...
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you bench
He can't
Brady.
be having my sports career.
Okay.
And then,
Bench Brady. All right, last one for you. Last start, bench, cut for Rob Corddry. Person whose acting career you would like to have.
Oh.
Start, bench, cut. Rob Corddry, start, bench, cut. Here are the 3 choices.
Don't say Wriggle.
Rob Corddry, Dwayne Johnson, or The Rock.
Oh, that's a good one. All right.
You know it was The Rock.
Yes, of course. Different thing.
It's sort of like Kobe wore number 8 and number 24.
Yeah. I would start Rob Corddry. I'm cool with this.
Okay.
He works too hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm going to do?
What?
When I leave here?
What?
Nothing. Not a thing. You know what he's doing right now? Like 5 different things on a plane. I don't.
Is he hanging out of the plane?
He's benched. I'll bench him.
Which one are you going to bench? The Dwayne Johnson
Dwayne.
or
I'm benching Dwayne, cutting The Rock because I think part of him probably wouldn't mind that cut either, right? Although I hear he's going back.
Start, bench, cut with Rob Corddry.
That was fun.
There you go.
Tough.
Mean questions.
Yeah, it's mean questions.
Are they really mean?
Mean.
Well, you're ripping at the fabric of our sports soul.
Yeah. You knew what you were doing.
I've been in these positions before too.
You knew what you were doing, Eisen.
You know what? They wouldn't be fun if they were easy.
No, exactly.
Rob, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see what I mean? Picking up. What did you say over there? What
I
else
just
do
said
you have
New
for
England.
Rob?
We have Corddry's fantasy team too.
Go for it. What's the name?
This is the one for my main league right here.
Everyone's got a league that they want to
wanna
win. This
run
is the one you
down.
want to win.
Well, I
right?
want to win all of them. I think I'm going to once Wentz gets better because suffer through my QBs and then get to the good part.
How many team league?
This is 10.
10 team. Is it? And it's
A half point PPR.
Okay, very
Two
good.
quarterback league though,
2
right?
quarterbacks.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah, it's rough.
His quarterback.
What's the name of your team?
What's
we
the
know?
name of my team?
Peace and Love and Eileen.
No, that's the name of the league.
Okay.
Peace
that's the name
and
of it.
love. And Eileen.
You
I
have
don't know
Blake
what the-
Bortles as one of your quarterbacks, so I don't know how you can defend that.
Rob Corddry.
Yeah, it's better than look at the waiver wire.
Okay. Give me the rest of his team.
Nick Foles and Carson Wentz. So you're doubling up there.
Okay.
Yep.
But you have Michael Thomas, Mike Evans, Doug Baldwin,
Okay.
Todd Gurley, Devontae Freeman,
Oh,
Evan Ingram, Golden Tate.
I like it.
Good. It's good if
I like it.
The QB thing's just got to work itself out. You don't want two big question marks.
So
starting.
first week of your team, it was a Bortles Foles double dip here, right?
Yeah, and boy, worked really.
Hey, but you got receiving yards from Foles last night.
I know, right? Yeah, I did.
I got a nice
bonus. Half point. And,
half point.
I got
catch.
0.7 points.
I mean,
maybe.
that's also 10% of his points for the week.
Exactly. Oh yeah. I got killed, and the guy I was playing had Jay Ajayi. Like the one out of two guys that scored a respectable fantasy. He's got 18 points last night.
And it's so sad. Your daughter chose that night to come in.
Seems not to have known what was going on. Thank God.
Good to see you, Rob.
Good to see you.
Please
as
come
always.
back anytime.
Hey, wait, Jamison Crowder or Emmanuel Sanders to start in my other league?
Jamison Crowder.
I would go Sanders.
No.
Oh, really?
I'd take Jamison Crowder.
Yeah.
Unless is Peterson going to be on him? That's the whole thing. If Patrick Peterson's going to be on Jamison Crowder, look that up. I don't know right now off the top of my head. But if because
I don't think he's going to be because he's slot, right?
He's going to throw it everywhere.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, and I have no idea what Case Keenum's going to look like. I don't know.
Right. I think you're right.
All right.
Thank you.
That's my advice to you. And if it's Emmanuel Sanders, then
then whatever. That's football.
That's it. That is. At Rob Corddry with 2 D's and 2 R's on Twitter. Good to see you, sir.
2 D's, 2 R's.
Thank
you for that.
Couldn't have been the first time you've ever heard that, right?
Double D's?
Yeah.
Actually, it was the first time maybe like a year ago.
Okay.
I was like, oh yeah, double D's. I have been wasting that opportunity.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.